You are now listening to a I Want My Podcast Studios production. And I know, you want your damn podcast. Here you go. And here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of I Want My Podcast. This is the Married at First Sight edition. I'm one of your hosts, EJ Edmonds.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Lawton Parnell.
So today we're covering season 14, episode 11, Worst Dinner Party Ever. Let's go ahead and talk about the Sharks first. Let's talk about Mark and Lindsay.
All right, so I guess Mark's looking for a new job. I don't know why. I guess the gym thing's not working out.
Maybe I guess that's what it is because he said that they want him to come back as soon as he stops filming, and he was like, "Yeah, fuck that."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I saw online he got a job at Chick-fil-A.
Bullshit.
I swear to God.
Chick-fil-A. What is he? A fry captain?
I guess, man.
Mark the fry captain.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know how well that job search ended up for him.
I don't know. Maybe he teaches like a PE class at the Chick-fil-A. You know, Chick-fil-A is very like godly and religious. Maybe they actually care about people's bodies and like, look, we serve some horrible food here, so y'all gonna have to do some jumping jacks or something on your lunch break.
He probably just went to Chick-fil-A enough they just gave him a job there.
He bought his way into the company.
Yeah.
Like we see Mark the Shark like 6 months from now, he's like 800 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm trying to get back into the fitness world. Like, you can't looking like that.
No.
You're like Mark the Whale now. Oh, that was such a bad joke. I can't believe I went there.
There you go.
I can't believe I went there. Yeah. All right. But he works at Chick-fil-A now.
Yeah, that's what's on Reddit. So who knows? You can't trust that shit. But they started. So they showed him job search, and he said he was trying to think. He thought Lindsay would like it better if he got a new job, just because he like has to work too much and his job's too hectic. So he's kind of saying that like he's doing it for Lindsay, but who knows? And then so they get a little they have like a little meeting with him and Lindsay. They just like, I don't know, they're just hanging out. And it's just like the same stuff kind of with Lindsay. Says like Mark's overwhelmed with life and he's got to figure it out, and just talking with these two. I don't know what it just feels like they're beating the dead horse, you know what I mean?
A little bit. I mean, they're like up and down. Like, I can't even call it with them because you know, and you see that with a bunch of these couples, and I think they do it like that. Shout out to editing, I guess. But they'll be like, 1 second you'll be like, all right, they crushing it. The next second you'll be like, oh, fuck them. Like, they ain't gonna work. Yeah, they are screwed. Like, and they'll make you feel like that, like within minutes of each other. So it's hard to call. But Mark and Lindsay, I still got faith in them.
You see that when they go shopping together. He actually goes shopping with Chris. Our boy Chris makes an appearance for this episode, dude. Comes back, yeah.
Shout out to Chris.
Getting some more screen time for him. But pretty much, Mark goes to like this hippie shop, buys like some crystals and buys a bunch of fucking plants and shit to give to Lindsay for their 1 month anniversary. So I was like, oh, it was a little cute. It was thoughtful of him. Get her some weird shit like that.
Yeah, month anniversary was the theme of this whole episode, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about Noah and Steve. So, Noah, she's meeting up with her girl Sammy, who she ain't kicked it with for a while, and you know they talk about how the marriage is going. She's at 80%. All right, she's at 80%. Like she's
pretty good.
Yeah, she's damn near there. It's like the 20% is just his apparent lack of ambition.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, she feels like they need to address these issues or they might fail. So later, Steve takes Noah out in Boston to give her the full experience since she hasn't lived there long, which I think was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool gift to have. Like she said, she only moved there a couple years ago.
Right.
You know, and she's been working. She's been out there recruiting talent. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't get time to go out there and see the sights.
No, she just works.
Yeah, so he does that, and they stop at a pier and they exchange gifts for their month anniversary, right? He gets a leopard print jacket for Sushi and a leopard print shirt for her. and his leopard print button down
It's on
is
the
on
way.
order, so
Yep.
he can have a silly family photo.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought for a second, I was like, ugh. Like,
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
sounds
Noe should
weird.
be mad, but like, I think Noe is just nerdy enough that she liked that idea.
Oh yeah. She loves
You know
that.
what I mean? It's like, oh my God, we can take pictures in our leopard shit.
Mm-hmm. Steve's gonna
And,
hate it, but
and he
whatever.
knows that about his wife now.
Yeah.
You see what we're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she was like, look, all of this is great, but this nigga still need to find a job. That's all I'm
That's the
saying.
only thing she has to say. Like she's
Yeah.
so uninteresting. It's just like, all right, we know what you're gonna. Next week, I guarantee you, I know what they're gonna talk about. They're gonna talk
The
about how
same
much
thing
they
that,
like each other, but they just need to get him a job.
yeah, they do
Fine.
just have the storylines have been the same all season.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that though? Like it's always been the same argument, the same discussion, but not really getting to a solution.
Yeah, I
All
know.
right, yeah, poo poo on this show. Okay, look, Married at First Sight. Because think about it, Mark the Shark and Lindsay been arguing about the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Katina and Olajuwon, same shit. Chris Alyssa, same shit. Mike and
Yeah.
Jazz, same shit.
I need to
Noe
bring
and
Chris and
Steve,
Alyssa back.
yeah, same shit.
Yes,
Like
that would
switch it up a little bit.
save this train wreck of a show.
And basically, the whole season has been whether or not they're addressing that issue right now or they're trying to act like they like each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this feels like.
I feel like half of them will just want to quit already. Like Jasmina and Michael should have thrown in the towel. And Mark the Shark and Lindsay should just throw in the towel. Katina
Yeah, I don't.
Olajuwon should be arrested and then throw in the towel.
Oh shit. Okay, arrested.
But
That's what we got to this week. Every week,
I
let's
mean,
talk about these two.
okay, these two are fucking interesting at least, but it just you're definitely watching somebody.
Katina and Olajuwon.
Katina and Olajuwon. You're definitely watching somebody abuse some. Like you're watching. Katina's a victim at this point. I don't know why the producers don't kick Olajuwon off the show. But it's just total like verbal abuse at this point, and you can see what he's doing. Like he builds this bitch up, and then he like shits on her a second later. Like he'll sit around and tell her like how beautiful it is and she's perfect and all this, and then like in the same sentence like shit on her cooking or shit on her trying to cook. Then so it's just like I don't know what the hell's going on. Like I feel bad for Katina, but I also wish like I don't know the producers would kind of just fucking step in or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because what it gets to now is that you're seeing, and now I said this a little bit last episode. You see Katina actually trying to be what a wife should be,
Mm-hmm.
right? You see that, and then you see
Trying to be what
Olajuwon.
Olajuwon thinks a wife should be.
Yeah, like
She's
look,
like
this is
literally
what
just
I
conforming to whatever he wants.
in his eyes, like a marriage is just a pretty woman who is in the background and shuts up and does all of the stuff that he needs done, and he ain't necessarily gotta love her. She just gotta, you know what I mean? He's looking for an
She's got
assistant,
clean and cook.
essentially,
Mm-hmm.
like a live-in butler or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I do agree. Like it's getting to that point. Like she did all of this nice stuff. Like she took him on a gondola ride.
And
Right?
he's coming. Olajuwon's coming out looking like an idiot too. Like I don't think he's very smart. Like the amount of words he mispronounces is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. He is a jock.
Yeah, sure.
You know, ask him anything about a football field or
maybe
or whatever machine you use to get them muscles right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ask him about that shit. I bet you know it.
I'll give you 2 hours on it.
Yeah. And he'll actually yell at you about it if you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. I think he's pretty dense. I don't like Olajuwon anymore. He's lost it. I got nothing good to say about him. Let's see. You got the last one, baby. Mike and Jasmina. Sexy Jasmina.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So Mike and Jazz, we start out with Mike. He was talking to his boy Travis.
Mm-hmm.
And talking about how everything's going. It's like, yo, it's like a huge roller coaster. And you know, like she's admitted to holding back and not being vulnerable. And he's he's talking like he really wants it to work, and I hope it does. I don't think it will.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What I'm seeing is I really don't think Jasmina fucks with him like that.
Yeah, I don't
Like
think
that's
that.
exactly what this is. Like she it almost seems she almost seems uncomfortable
Mm-hmm.
around him. And so
Yeah.
you'll see she'll make a joke, make herself laugh to like feel more comfortable in the situation. And when they both laugh, then it's like, oh, it's this cute thing. It was like, look, I really, you don't do it for me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I that's what I'm seeing from this whole thing. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you just stay my type. I think she likes Korean dudes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. Okay.
You
There it
can
is.
see that.
Like this is not her type. She needs a nerdy like anime type dude, you know, and this
Yeah.
dude want to do pull-ups and
Well,
get
she
up at
just
four
wants
in
to
the
date a Pokemon,
morning
like
or
Pikachu.
Pokemon.
Yeah, she just
Yeah.
wants to date Pikachu, an
Might want to be
asexual
up at 4 o'clock in the
Pokemon card.
morning making coffee and toast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like I just
For
want to
sure.
watch Parasite again. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know. I think you're seeing the cracks in the experts idea here too.
Yeah, I mean, this was like their best episode almost, besides the first one, just because they were trying to get along and they were kind of doing things. And so this is the other thing. Like I saw that um Jasmina posted on Instagram say they like shared a kiss during this episode during that date too. And you didn't get to see that. So it's like, man, if they shared a kiss during this episode, you'd be like we'd be all about it. You'd be like, oh shit, man, they got a chance. But it's just
Yeah,
weird.
but
Why would they
that's
why
anything.
would
How
they do
many
that?
people
I
have
want to
you
see some action.
let me ask you this, how many people have you kissed in a photo that you don't give a shit about?
And a photo?
Yeah.
No one?
Not like
I'm just
you know
going
what
up
I
to
mean?
kissing random people taking pictures?
Well, you know what I'm saying. Like just like you kissed somebody when you were just out, somebody you just didn't give a fuck about. You
Yeah,
kissed
my
them.
friends and I in college used to kiss each other on the lips.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Well, I
All
mean, I
right.
care about him. I'm not going to marry him, though.
Yeah.
I
So
don't think it was legal then, too. Anyways, we
I
tried.
mean, yeah, I mean West Virginia of all places, like that was gonna take a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a goddamn minute now.
Yeah.
We don't do that around here. Uh
Yeah, so the dinner date was just, they were just going out to dinner with the whole crew, and everyone's doing check-ins and everything, and um, of course, Lindsay's like asking people who's banging and shit, and then they get on to more serious conversations like about how are they going to do on decision day and stuff. And Noy brings up kids, which everyone's surprised about. So like we know they're doing good. And Katina and Olajuwon are being all lovey-dovey for a second, and then Olajuwon brings up in front of the whole group that he saw something on her phone that he didn't like. It doesn't tell the group, doesn't say what it was. Like Katina didn't know he was going to bring this up. It was so weird. And even like I like Jasmina was there. Like Jasmina kind of called him out on it. Like
mhm.
showed him, made him look like an asshole. But you can tell this is what stupid people do. This is why Olajuwon's an idiot because he won't shut up. He just keeps talking and talking. And he just like wants to really hear himself talk. And he really wanted to make Katina come out as the bad guy in that situation because like if he told the table what it was, they probably would have just been like, oh yeah, she forgot to delete it. Like whatever, dude.
Mhm. This is the sign of a very like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? A very like
Narcissist. Yeah.
insecure mentally weak person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where because all you're seeing is, you know, she's doing very thoughtful things. It's like, oh, okay, you're starting to listen
Right.
to what I tell you to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're starting to see me. And then outside of that, all he got time for is finding shit that's wrong with her.
Yeah.
That's all he got time for.
That's it.
Yeah. And like I'm telling you what, like I don't know, she might be lazy, she might be just trying, you know, for the sake of this. I don't feel like that. I really think that she is trying to do right. I
Mm-hmm.
think she's actually a decent lady.
Yeah.
Katina is.
Sure.
And Olajuwon ain't. So it's like, look, I'm gonna have problems with you because I don't really want to be fucking married no way. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I wanted to get on TV, sis.
Yeah, that's
Right?
what it seems like. Yeah, he's definitely got the I just want to be on TV vibe.
Yeah, but I just think as far as wedding, I don't even know how we can look at this and say that this is has a chance of being successful anymore either.
No, I hope not. Unless Katina just got total Stockholm syndrome, which she might. She might have that.
No, she made like what happens is she made vows. Like it would be so crazy probably to go back. I think I might try to do that for the finale episode.
Yeah.
Get everybody's like rip everybody's vows and read
Yeah.
them and then compare them to how the season itself actually ended. Not the marriage, the
Yeah.
season. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
that'll
good.
probably be an interesting thing to do. But right, so
Well,
so
let's
thank
fuck.
y'all so much for listening. And until the next time you hear us recapping something, this has been Married at First Sight, season 14, episode 11. We ain't gonna make it, y'all. Have a wonderful night.
See ya.